stop going to O'Reilly's and Advanced Auto and AutoZone to get y'all's cars diagnosed. Now all they do is scan for codes, and then they try to sell you a part based off of that code. So technically they're using a part number or a DTC as a part number. You're not supposed to do that. So this customer came in because they had a mass airflow installed at AutoZone. They cleared the light and the light came back on, so they had it replaced again. Same thing, light came back on. They ended up telling the customer that something is wrong with the wiring, or they popped a fuse, which is not true at all. So what I ended up finding, yes, this is an aftermarket sensor. As you can see, some of the information on the sensor is etched off, meaning that it is a junky aftermarket OEM Hitachi sensor. Normally these sensors are junk. I don't know what it is, whether they're returned parts to the manufacturer, not Nissan, but to the manufacturer of the sensor, and then retested and sold aftermarket. Well, the customer got lucky on this one because the sensor is not causing any drivability issues. Normally I'm a big advocate for OEM, because normally when they go aftermarket, what happens? They come in, the car is stalling, it's sputtering, it's stalling out, doesn't want to drive, all that stuff. Well, this one right here, it is actually driving very good, given that that's an aftermarket sensor, one out of the hundreds I've seen. And what actually needs to be done at this point is to reprogram the ECM via the software. Okay, the software needs an update, clean the throttle body, and I am going to recommend that they replace the PCV valve and hose. Now also, we do recommend an EFI to clean out the injectors, because there is gumming and restricting of the fuel injector. So the whole point of the EFI treatment is to essentially melt all that gum, melt all the deposits, and that way you get a fine mist, a good mist, and not some weird spray pattern out of the injector. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It did save them from having to buy an OEM sensor, although if this light does come back on after the program and all this stuff, I will be recommending that they replace the sensor, and I did make the customer aware of that. Now we're just trying to see whether they're going to buy the reprogram or not.